Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Tuesday. Happy Vanderpump Rules after party day. Happy, okay, we're about to get into this ish day. Happy Anchor Watch. Happy everything because this is the channel, Up and Adam Channel 2, where the biggest part of the party happens on Tuesday nights. So I'm going to pin that link in the description of this video and also in the comment section. Get ready for that. That will be at 9:30 p.m. tonight. And in the meantime, it looks like Larsa Pippen and her ex, Scotty, have caught themselves into quite a bit of trouble. Also, everybody's been watching and waiting and watching for this Carl and Lindsay story to unfold. And part of it is here we go. Smash that like button, show some love, and let's jump right in.
No one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
Okay, guys, so we're about to get into this Larsa Pippen story. I don't know if you guys have seen, but Scottie Pippen and his ex-wife Larsa are being sued amid allegations that he stalked and harassed his former lover. All right. You guys know Larsa, who was a huge, huge part of the Real Housewives of Miami, but also she was really famous for being friends with Kim Kardashian. She filed for divorce in 2018, and she's now in an off relationship with the son of Scotty's former teammate. It's an on-off relationship, really. Michael Jordan. According to Page Six, Chivette Valentine, an alleged ex-lover of Scotty, filed a lawsuit against the basketball player and his ex-wife Larsa, and she claimed he stalked and harassed her. Chivette also alleged that Scotty, his brother Carl T. Pippen, Larsa, and the Chicago Bulls created suffering for her. She claimed that their relationship was on and off from 1987 to 1993, and it severed because he and Carl allegedly took advantage of her. She used the R word, which I don't want to use on YouTube. The lawsuit was filed in the circuit court of Cook County, Illinois. Allegedly, the assault led to her late son, Devontae Pippen's birth. And her lawsuit claimed that Scotty used his celebrity as the Chicago Bulls player to purportedly stalk, harass, and torment her. Chivette alleged this caused her severe mental and emotional issues, and she lost housing and multiple employment opportunities over Scotty's stalking. According to Chivette, Scotty used connections with federal, state, and local employees to cancel the police report that Chivette filed, and he allegedly falsified the reports to depict her as mentally ill. She's now seeking $250 million from the Chicago Bulls. Scotty and his family concerning the allegations, all of them. The outlet reached out to Scotty's attorney and a representative for the Chicago Bulls and Larsa, but Page Six didn't immediately hear back. Now, she also sued Scotty in 2019 for $9,999, which is the maximum allowed in a small claims court, claiming she spent thousands of dollars on expenses related to travel throughout their relationship. According to her, Scotty had promised to reimburse her for her travel, and she also said that she wasn't aware of his marriage to Karen McCollum when he and her were allegedly together. Now, Karen and Scotty broke up in 1990, and he married Larsa in 1997. Larsa's like, I'm dating Marcus Jordan on and off again. Life is good. Nothing's going wrong. And then all of a sudden, you have this woman who comes forward, which I'm not saying anything negative about this because a lot of times, and I've even read some comments on this where people are like, why is she coming forward now? Why didn't she come forward before? Well, I don't know if she came forward before. I don't know if there was a difference between then and now. I don't know if there's statute of limitations on this. I'm not quite sure yet. This is still like something that's developing, and I am curious to see how it pans out, especially if she claims to have a son with Scotty. And I also want to know what Larsa, what like role she's pretty much claiming Larsa plays, because based off of what I'm gathering from the information that's given, is that she's saying that Larsa added to the emotional suffering of her. Pretty much just stressing her out, making her life a living hell. I believe these are the claims. As for anybody who's going to have to pay out, I would imagine it would not be Larsa. I would imagine, unless there's like outstanding evidence of what she's claiming, I would imagine if anybody's going to have to pay out in this situation, it's going to be Scotty and the Chicago Bulls. But then you're also going up against somebody like a company that has hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars. And that's a hard ask too. That's not the easiest thing to do. That's kind of a scary place to be unless they just want to pay you off to go away. With that, guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are, but we're going to move on over to Summer House because it doesn't stop. Thank you to Reality Blurb. Summer House star Lindsay Hubbard has gotten some backlash. On the latest episode of the Bravo series, Lindsay was seen questioning her ex, Carl Radke's sobriety, and even going as far as to refer him as Cocaine Carl. Now Lindsay is defending herself and saying that fans haven't seen what she's seen. Plus, she is saying no to a romance with newbie Jesse Solomon. She took to her Instagram stories on Friday, on which she shared a lengthy statement. After watching back this week's episode, I wish I had used better wording. I was emotional and hurt by what transpired earlier that night, and what I said was meant to be a private conversation at home with one of my girlfriends. Okay. My only problem with that is, girl, you know you're on TV. You know you have cameras everywhere like Big Brother. You know you're being watched. And you know how this game works because you've been in it for a long time. That's not a good excuse. It's just not. I didn't think that anybody was going to catch me when I had camera A, B, and C like put up in the corners of my bedroom. Oh my God. How did they catch that? Girl, what? No, that doesn't track. She continued, I have never questioned his sobriety before this moment, and from day one, I was his biggest supporter. I've always been transparent on the show about my feelings and have leaned on my friends for support, and that was my only intention here. Fans of the show will recall that Carl celebrated 2 years of sobriety in January of last year after Lindsay's statement was shared on the Queens of Bravo Instagram page. Many fans called her out, and some also questioned her claims that she was blindsided by Carl calling off their wedding last year. She had this saved on her drafts and waited till the premiere. Now, Lindsay and Sandoval would make a perfect couple. This is what somebody said. They both can't take accountability for anything. Another observer said, I think I missed the part where she said, I'm sorry. And another commentator said, and now the real story comes out that she will no longer be perceived as the victim and blindsided damsel. And someone said, who refers to their fiance as Cocaine Carl. So Lindsay also spoke to Us Weekly days before the episode aired, saying that she thinks, she said, I think once you see that episode, you're going to see more of the bigger, fuller story that comes along with that little snippet. Then, of course, everyone's going to have their opinions. Lindsay then admitted that she was worried about Carl. And of course, at the time that the clip was filmed, they were set to be married. And she said, at the end of the day, this was over the summer. I was in love with this man. This was the man I was about to marry. He was my fiance. Any questioning that I had came up with came from love and concern, as you would with any decisions or odd behavior from your partner. Lindsay continued with, if you're displaying a little bit of odd behavior, I'm going to start trying to figure out where that odd behavior is coming from, but it's only because I love you and I'm concerned about you. So I think once the episode airs and the full story is developed, then everyone can have their opinions on it. Now, regarding her dating life, Lindsay has said that she is not considering dating men from reality TV shows. She said this includes men from networks other than Bravo. But recently, Page Six asked her how she felt about Jesse, who's new to the Summer House. And she said, Jesse, he's very memorable and he's good looking. The ladies love him, but not for her. Okay, guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are. Pop off in the comments, especially when it comes to the Larsa situation. Let me know what you think because I know we have all of the opinions, and that's exactly what I want. And I am going to pin the link into the comment section for the Vanderpump Rules after party tonight. We will see you then. Love you guys. Bye.